triggered by everything the wound beneath the offense. It starts small. A glance held too long, a word said in passing, a tone that didn't sit right, and suddenly we're stirred, agitated, offended. But why? I've felt it. That heat that rises when something brushes up against a tender place. Something seemingly small, but it lands loud, too loud, like a whisper that echoes through a canyon of old pain. Sometimes it's not the moment that hurts. It's what the moment touches inside of us. A bruise we never let heal. A scar we pretend isn't there. A story we've kept locked away. And so, the little things feel like big things. A comment becomes an attack. A joke feels like betrayal. A silence feels like abandonment. And before long, the world feels sharp, like it's made of needles and knives. And we can't move without bleeding. But the truth? Getting offended by everything isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of pain. Unmet, unprocessed, unspoken. It's our heart's way of crying out, asking to be seen, asking to be held. Because when wounds remain open, everything becomes salt. I've had to ask myself, is this about now? Or is this about then? Is this person truly hurting me? Or are they touching something someone else already broke? Awareness is where the healing begins. Not in silencing our feelings, but in understanding where they come from. Because when we carry old wounds into new rooms, we see threats where there are none. We become defenders of pain, ready to fight shadows that don't even know our names. But healing is possible, and healing softens us. Not into weakness, but into clarity, into strength that doesn't need to guard every edge, into peace that doesn't react to every ripple. When we tend to our wounds, we no longer need the world to tiptoe around them. We can breathe deeper, respond slower, and see things as they are, not through the lens of pain, but through the eyes of a heart that's learning to forgive, to release, to begin again. What triggers you most? Reflect and share in the comments to start the healing process.